Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason Axe.
Oh, and I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the podcast that has made it through nine goddamn years of sitting down, watching some Star Wars, front to back, cover to cover.
Back to back, back to back.
Back to back, back to back.
Yeah, just a little bit of that. Everybody's sweaty.
It was great.
It was great.
It was a good time. Although that is a little bit of a lie. A little bit of we did a little bit of a cheat.
We did we did a half marathon.
We did a half marathon.
Yeah, we did a half marathon.
Like those assholes that do the 5K.
I did a 5K.
I stand by my statement.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, is 5K half marathon?
No. I think like 13 miles is a half marathon. What is a half marathon?
Christy, what's the math on that?
Half marathon. How long is a half marathon? A half marathon is 20.0975 kilometers.
Okay, well, I'm not Canadian. So what's
13 miles.
Okay, 13
miles.
miles.
Or 192 and a half yards.
So almost
wait.
2 football fields. That can't be right.
That doesn't make sense. Oh, no, wait. 13. Okay, I read that wrong. 13 miles and 192 and a half yards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 13 miles.
I was going to say, I could do that.
Almost 2 football fields.
I could do 2 football fields.
Could you, though?
I mean, it would take me a minute.
How long do you think it would take you?
To do 2 football fields? Not long.
Like, what are you hitting on your 40-yard dash?
Oh, well, I mean, I think the last mile I did in gym, I walked it. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
When was the last time you did a mile?
Over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I joined a gym.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Getting
good?
Getting back into shape.
Getting
back into ring shape.
What was your mile?
I did the elliptical, so it's bullshit.
Okay. So, okay. The elliptical is probably the worst thing you can do.
I call horseshit on that.
Well, hang on. If you're looking to just go and build up some heat, get nice and warm, get a little sweat going, do the elliptical. It's great.
Okay.
It's not a lot of stress on your knees.
That's why I like it.
I do the majority of my cardio on the elliptical. However, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than getting on the treadmill and pushing yourself that way. Because with the elliptical, here's what I found. Mm-hmm. With the elliptical, you will go at your own speed. Yes. But if you set the treadmill to a slightly higher speed, you're forced to do that.
Right.
You have no other choice. Mm-hmm. It's either you do that or you die.
Or you push the button to go down.
No, there is no button.
No, there's buttons.
No, it doesn't exist. It does not exist.
There's a few buttons on those
things. The buttons
things.
do not work. They don't exist.
Okay.
But the problem that I ran into, no pun intended, so the gym that I was going to
is a shithole.
I mean, plain and simple. So I now have to drive across town to go to a decent gym.
Why don't you go to the one I go to?
Which one do you go to?
No, Syracuse.
Again, I have to drive across town to go to a decent gym.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Mm-hmm. They used to be my home gym.
Okay.
And then I started driving across town. But then the one I was going to, like within the last couple of years, it turned into a shithole. It was a very nice gym at one point, and then it got really shitty. So much so that anytime I would run on a treadmill, either I'm too heavy or the treadmill's too slow. But it would almost be like I didn't know how to run. Okay. Because I'd get a nice pace going. I'd be like, yeah, it's good. And then what the fuck was that? I'm like, okay, going. What the fuck? I was either slamming too hard down on the track, and like stumbling. But and that was with every treadmill there. And then I go to the other ones over in Westvale. Those are beautiful.
Is that the new one?
It's not. I think that's the most recently renovated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they got the new one over on 7th North. Not 7th North. South Salina.
South Salina. Did they just renovate that? I think there was one over there.
It's brand new.
Oh, it's brand new.
Brand new.
South Salina.
Yep.
Okay.
But not where you think.
Where do I think?
You're thinking South Salina.
Right.
South Salina is a very long street,
What's
sir.
okay? So like we're talking Mid Salina.
I don't know.
Like what's it next to? What's
it's next to the lake.
Jesus fucking Christ, man! Like everything's next to the goddamn lake here. Wait, like is there a Burger King or a McDonald's next to it?
I don't know.
Well, you said it was on South Salina.
I go to the North Syracuse one. What do you want from me?
You hey man, you brought it up.
You brought it up.
No, you brought up where it is.
I ran a mile on the elliptical.
It's not even on Google Maps yet.
Oh no,
That's
new.
how new it is.
It's so new.
Wait, hang on. Planet Fitness 2 open. Is it in Green Hills Plaza? In Nedrow?
What? I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, so
yeah, that's the one in South Salina.
So we kind of skimped a little bit on the marathon this year because everybody kind of sucks. I was up for doing the whole thing front to back, side to side.
I would have done it.
I
mean, I wouldn't have wanted. I mean, I would have done it if we were going to do it. It seemed like we weren't going to do it because people may or may not have been showing up.
Yeah, it was questionable if anybody was even going to come this year because nobody actually said, and then like more people than expected showed up, which was great.
Bro, this is like super south.
Yeah,
this is past the city of Syracuse. This is literally in Nedrow. This is out of reach.
Yeah, South Salina Street.
We're talking like deep South Salina Street.
Well, yeah. Like there's Mid South and then there's Deep South.
Oh my god,
2 different territories, brother.
Okay, but anyways, because like we weren't sure if people were going to show.
We're sure if people were going to show.
Right.
We've done this for 9 goddamn years,
right.
So we didn't know if people were done. Seemed like people were done.
It seems like over the past few years, people have fallen off.
Yeah, people have fallen off. We've lost some people along the way, kind of thing. And so
R.I.P.
we decided to just do the traditional trilogy,
right?
The original trilogy, starting with A New Hope, ending on Return of the Jedi, and then
we watched The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens we threw in it as a bonus content,
if
you will.
Yes.
This was the first time we started with A New Hope out of the 9 years we've been doing.
That's right.
This marathon.
Because last year we did a bit of a switcheroo.
We did Rogue One.
We did not do 1 and 2.
Yeah, no, but that's right.
We started with Rogue One.
No, we started with Revenge of the Sith.
That's right.
Then we did Rogue
Sith,
One.
Rogue One, and then we did,
and then so on and so forth.
Force Awakens at the end.
Yeah. So one thing that struck me, starting off with A New Hope, was how goddamn good of a movie A New Hope is.
Yeah.
Like, because you got to take your experience from marathons past to where you start off with garbage.
You do.
And then you build your way up. You start off with garbage, then you bury that garbage into a goddamn compost heap with episode 2. Then you resurrect something good for episode 3. And then by episode 4, you're like, okay, I've earned this.
Right.
But like starting off with A New Hope, God damn it, that's a good movie.
You know what? It felt like a better morning.
Yes.
Because we still started early.
Yes.
We still started because I asked you the night before. I was like, so if we're only doing the 3 or 4 movies, like what time are we starting this thing? I'm thinking like 9, 10 o'clock. You're like 7 a.m.
7 a.m. on the dot.
But why?
Write it down.
But why? It's a Saturday, man.
Because the whole point was that people didn't want to do all the movies because they wanted to move on with their day.
Well, I mean, even if you start at like 9, you're still getting done at a reasonable hour.
I mean, we got done at like 2.
Done. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, like we were home at like 4:30.
Yeah.
And then like we got home and I go to Christy. I was like, "You want to watch a movie or something?" Like we've got all this time just to hang out and we can go see a movie.
Right.
There's stuff playing. We could go get dinner.
You want to watch The Last Jedi? We could fucking watch Venom.
Right. Which we did eventually, but I was like, we could do some shit. We have like an entire day,
pretty much,
to do whatever we want, and we didn't do anything.
No.
I mean, I went to the mall, but
right on.
I had to get some polos.
You did what?
I had to get some polos.
Polos?
Polos,
like the shirt?
Like the shirt.
Why?
Work.
You work in a polo?
I wear polos to work sometimes. Yeah.
See, I'm a button-down guy.
I kind of switch it. I usually do like the button down. Well, I used to do the button down and the tie all the time.
A tie?
A tie, dude. At my first job out of college.
I don't get paid enough to wear a tie.
First job out of college, I wore a button down and tie every day to work. I was a temp. The guy that owned the business was like, "You wear a shirt and tie out." Like I saw him twice the entire time I fucking worked there. It was a small office. He was like, "You wear a shirt and tie every day. I'm here." I was like, "I appreciate that. I like that about you." I'm like, "Fucking A, man. Let's just do this." And then I left, and then I started a new job, and I wore a shirt and tie every day. People are like, "Why are you doing that?"
Don't do that.
I'm like, "Fuck, man. Like, I like dressing well, sometimes." And then they all made me feel self-conscious, so I limit it to a shirt and tie one day a week. But I still was doing
your uncasual Friday
on my uncasual Monday.
Oh, okay, all right. Starting the week off with a bang.
Starting the week off with a bang. And then again, I wore shirt and ties at my current job, and they were like, "Why are you doing that?"
Stop
I'm
doing
like,
that.
"What the fuck?" Like, I just like wearing a fucking shirt and tie. But I do. I switch it up. So I wear like button downs, the flannels, the polos. We've got to have like the polos embroidered though, because we're going to like this trade show. And none of and here's the fucking problem. None of my shirts fit me anymore.
Oh,
and then I was like, "Well, I need
Someone's
polos."
Gotta go to the gym.
What?
Someone's got to go to the gym.
I am going to the gym, asshole. That's the problem.
Should fit you.
Well, I'm getting my bulk on, brother.
Getting swole.
Yes, I am getting swole. But like all of my shirts from like the past year and a half like don't fit me anymore. So I was like, well, if we got this show coming up, I need new embroidered shirts that I got to hand in. So I was like, all right.
I know somebody that can do some embroidery.
Well, like they had yes, I do too, but like this has to like go through like our channel.
Your channel?
Well, we work with like a company that does it for us.
Okay.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Brother, I know. I might actually be going. I might have some projects here soon.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I went. Let me tell you something.
Friends and family prices.
It's fine by me. 5 different stores. Looking for a goddamn polo.
Okay.
Not a single one had them.
And you were in the mall.
Oh no. I went like up and down the boulevard.
The boulevard.
The boulevard.
Of Broken Dreams?
Well, basically, it was a boulevard of broken dreams for me because I couldn't find either a polo that fit me or a polo.
What are you going to find on the boulevard?
There's clothing stores all up and
Where?
down it. There's a Walmart just off the boulevard. There's a Marshalls. There's a Burlington. There's an Old Navy. There's a fucking there's consignment shops. There's a thrift store.
Don't go to that thrift store.
What, the Salvo?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, go there. I've been there.
I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, I typically don't, but I'm curious.
Just saying.
Is something going to get me there?
Yeah, the boulevard.
Boulevard's going to get me. But yeah, like, nobody had polos.
Okay.
And
so you didn't go to Target?
There's no Target on the boulevard.
There's one in Fayetteville.
That's like that is across town.
You are already on the boulevard. You're halfway there.
I know.
You're halfway there.
I don't want to go to Target, so I went to the mall.
Okay.
And I went to Penny's.
Well, okay.
It worked out. Right. Yeah, it actually worked out in the end. But like, it was weird. It was like nobody sells shirts for like slightly bigger guys.
No, you see, like I got myself some big shoulders, got myself some big arms.
I got the big fucking arm.
And like when you don't want. Here's the problem. I mean, now I just wear an extra large because I'm fat. But like, typically, a couple years ago, I would wear a large.
Right.
But I would need an extra large arm.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like either squeezing into a large, or I'm looking like I'm fucking deflating.
I tried out.
See, like large.
I'm slightly above a large. I can still fit into some.
Okay.
But like there were some larges that I put on, and I swear to God they were smalls.
Fun fact: one time, for I think Christmas or something like that, my mom got me a shirt, and it was an extra large shirt.
Right.
And so I put it on, and I tore it.
Okay.
And I'm just like. Feeling bad about
myself.
And then I look, and it was a boys extra.
Oh, okay. Okay,
shirt.
Well, yeah, sure.
And it's like, okay, how do you make that mistake? But okay.
Well, that was like, so my brother got me a size large shirt for Christmas. He got me 2. And like, they just fit me. Okay. Like, they just fit me. And then a friend of Christy of mine got me an extra large shirt. And I'm, like, fucking swimming in it. And I'm like, nothing works. Nothing makes sense. Like, I just want clothes that, like, just fit comfortably.
See, what's that? Everything should be spandex.
Well, yeah. Yeah. In the end, yeah.
Compression.
Compression, but, like...
It shows off the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, listen, it's 2019.
Yeah.
It's the year of the Running Man. Well, why don't we all just...
It's
the year of the Running Man.
That was the year of the Burning Man.
No, Burning Man's every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Burn up, man.
Let's
do it. But yeah. Spandex. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's just start wearing spandex all the time. Who the fuck's going to say anything?
I think our viewers won't appreciate that.
Fuck them. I don't care. I'm wear it. I'm do it next week.
We love you guys.
So Star Wars.
So
what did we do?
we watched the 3 movies. Watched that. And then, we've come to the conclusion that next year will be number 10.
It's 10.
10 years of doing the Star Wars marathon. So that'll be the last. And it'll be the last movie will have just come out in theaters. We'll put a nice little bow on it, wrap it up.
Now, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
There are 2 movies that are also out there.
Uh-huh.
Do we keep it to the core saga?
The core saga.
The core saga. So 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9.
I think you have to.
Okay.
Because, as
just the 9 movies.
As good as Rogue One is, and as horrible as Han Solo is,
right?
They're like bonus material.
Okay.
They're like
I can buy that.
They're like the director's cut.
We could do like a
full body spandex from Christie.
Full bodied spandex? Oh, better believe it.
Like morph suits.
Ooh, what if we all just started wearing morph suits? There was a guy. Actually, Christy knows this. There was a guy, and because when we were in college, there was a guy.
Christy knows this guy?
He sat in front of us.
Okay.
He used to wear one of those like full Green Man suits to class every day.
Every day?
Almost every day.
Okay.
I mean, like we had class every other day.
Like he covered his face?
Sometimes. But he would come in. It wasn't like he would have his clothes on. Like he was wearing shorts, shoes, like a shirt, backpack, like what a normal person would wear.
But underneath it all,
and it was like he was hiding it. but you could just see. Christy, do you remember this guy? I think he might have also been a furry.
Well,
I mean, like, dude, Oswego had it all, man. Oh wait, you showing a concerned face. I forget.
He was just really into green screen, bro.
I mean, maybe he was
maybe he had
maybe he was like, life is my chroma key.
Well, he had like video production class right before this.
Dude, I don't think so. I don't think.
Just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know.
But yeah, no, I mean, like he wore a green bodysuit every day, and you know what? I wish I had asked why, but I didn't.
Now you have to go through your whole life wondering.
But sometimes it's fun just to wonder.
That's true. Imagination, folks.
Imagination. Yeah, he lived in my building. So Christy saw him more than I did. Apparently.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so 1 through 9.
1 through 9.
Next year.
What
happens if number 9 really sucks?
You know,
because here's the thing: are we going to try to all watch it for the first time?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't think so. I think there are some people that will be going opening night to it.
Okay.
Here's the deal. At least where I stand right now, I have a very. It was a fetish. We were Facebook friends for a while.
Okay.
Well, you know, she did give you the green light, so makes sense.
Green light for the green man?
Whoa. Party of 3.
What? Wait, what? I was talking about me as the green man.
Oh, you're going to be the green man?
I could be the green man.
Who was the third man?
There was no third man, man. It's just 2.
No, that was Hogan.
Because it takes... Oh, he was the third man.
He was the third man.
He was the third man, but from what I hear, it only takes 2 to tango.
Anyway... I have a very
2 at a time.
Right now, even though I'm rocking the garb.
Yeah, you got it. With your titties.
No, that was not my titty. I wasn't grabbing my titties while I was doing that. How dare you, sir? My love for Star Wars has dwindled quite a bit.
I have come out and said this before. After, because the only time I've watched these goddamn prequels is at the marathon.
Right.
This is the first year since starting that I've not watched the prequels, and I'm grateful for it. But in doing these marathons, the one realization that I've come to is I don't think I'm that big of a Star Wars fan.
See,
it's a thing that is associated with the genre I love. And I can appreciate it and enjoy it. That's it.
So before the marathon we just did, I was saying to the wife, two things are really going to depend on if I'm a Star Wars fan or not, and that is this next movie, because to me it's right now it's tied between good movies and bad movies with Star Wars. Like it's pretty equal.
And are you considering Rogue One and
No,
Solo? Okay.
I'm talking about just
the core.
Just the core.
We're all about the core.
It is split down the middle.
Split down the middle.
Good movies, bad movies.
Good and bad.
So technically, this one's the tiebreaker.
Wait.
There's 8.
Okay. Yes. There's 8. So there's.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Okay.
Do the math on it, Christy.
Yep.
So I'm just like, it's gonna come down to this movie.
Yep.
It's gonna come down to how great Star Wars Land in Disney is as an experience. So these were my thoughts going into the marathon this year. I'm just like, the last movie killed it for me. But then we started off with the original trilogy. Then I saw New Hope again. And then I saw Empire again.
It was like you had hope.
And then I was just like, you know what? I still love these movies. These three movies. I mean, even Jedi. These 3 movies.
Even Jedi.
I still love these movies because I have every day when I was home sick from school.
Right.
You pop in the trilogy.
Okay.
That's what you do.
I popped in Ferris Bueller.
Well, you're home for more than 2 hours. Like, what did you do?
Jerked off.
All right. I watched Star Wars. Don't know which one's gayer.
Well,
so I watched these movies as a kid. I got that feeling again when we watched them.
Okay.
Because I saw my kid be really excited.
Dude, your son was enthralled.
Loved it.
For like at least the first half an hour, he would not move. Just was into it.
And this was the first time he saw New Hope.
Okay, yeah.
So this was his first viewing of it. And I kid you not, every day since the marathon, I've come home from work and he's wanted to lightsaber battle.
Nice.
Every single day.
See, I feel like Star Wars kind of has become sort of like, in a way, social media. Where if you take it all in at once, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is terrible.
All right.
But like when you kind of focus, kind of like we were talking about like last week, when you sort of hyper focus on all the things you actually love and appreciate about it,
right?
You go, oh my God, this is great. This is wonderful. This is a wonderful place. And then you kind of take a weird corner. You're like, no, no.
Why is Mary Poppins on my screen?
No, I don't like this.
Yes.
And then you just back out and you go into the other room.
Yes.
So yeah, not watching the prequels this year and focusing on the original trilogy and The Force Awakens, which I very much enjoy.
I like it more every time I see it.
As much as people want to give it shit for saying it's just a remake of A New Hope, it's like, well, I feel like that was the point.
Yeah.
And to me, that doesn't bother me because, like, growing up even, like, A New Hope wasn't, like, anything big for me.
I'm going to put it this way. If you like Back to the Future Part 2, and you don't like The Force Awakens, you're an asshole.
Wait, what? That's a very specific person.
Okay, because let me.
Do we know this person?
Well, I'm just saying the people that complain that The Force Awakens is just a remake of A New Hope.
Right.
Back to the Future 2.
Oh, Back to the Future 2 is just
literally the same plot as the first fucking movie.
I mean, I feel like they all are.
We watched those 3 movies, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
It's a tough sit because you're watching the same plot 3 goddamn times.
And that's another film series that I'm always like, God, Back to the Future. It's so great. And like you go and you watch that first movie and you're like, damn, this is a great movie. And then you pop in the second and you're like, wait, what?
The Back at the Prom again?
And then you pop in the third and you're like, huh? It's together. It's not great.
Yeah. It doesn't marathon well.
Broken up into pieces, though. Yeah, okay. I can get behind that. You know, like maybe I watched the first one, you know, on Tuesday, and then a month later I go, yeah, I'll watch 3,
right,
and then I'll finish off with 2, you know, a couple weeks later,
right.
And I'd be like, I should watch the first one again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's just stick to the first one.
Just stick to the first one.
It's pretty good.
What are some movie or like film series that are like that?
That are like that obvious?
Where like it has this big like following. People are like, yeah, like this is the great fucking film series or whatever. And then you watch them all as a whole and you're like, this ain't that great. But like broken up.
See, like I guess maybe Indiana Jones can go into that category because 1 is great.
Like one's great.
1 is great. 2 is a pile of fucking horse shit.
Is like super 80s.
It's so bad.
It's bad.
It is so bad.
Yeah.
3 is the best out of all of them.
3 is a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
4 is almost as bad as 2.
Yeah.
Not quite as bad as 2.
But almost as bad. Would you say 4 is better than 2?
I would say 4 is better than 2.
Really?
Just because nuclear bomb refrigerator. And that is just some fun shit.
See, a lot of people hated it because of that.
Listen. Come on. It's Harrison Ford.
You know, I've only seen that movie once.
Only once?
Only once.
Okay.
And like that was shortly after, and I saw it at home shortly after all the outrage of it. So I feel like watching it now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, my mom just texted me asking if we still have our podcast.
No, we're done.
We're done. Yeah, so like the first time I saw Kingdom of Crystal Skull or whatever was like right after all the outrage.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, yeah, I guess it does.
So I saw it in the theater.
Okay.
I saw Kingdom of Crystal Skull in the theater, and that exact scene I described.
Right.
With the refrigerator and the nuclear bomb, right? So he explodes.
Uh-huh.
He lands, and he gets out, and there is this, like, when he gets out of the fridge, there's this part that's kind of dead silent in the movie. And there is an audible, come on, in the theater. It was kind of awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I only saw it the one, and I kind of had like a all right, whatever reaction.
Right.
I feel like I need to go back and rewatch it.
It's worth a visit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, unpack your bags, but it's worth stopping by.
I don't plan, like I don't even plan to take off my shoes.
There you go. There you go.
So that is a really good one. That like everybody talks up Indiana Jones, but when you take it as a whole,
there's 2 movies. There's
really
movies.
2 in the series.
Yep.
And apparently there's going to be a 4th.
Yeah.
Or no, a 5th. Rather.
A 5th. Yeah. Where they kind of hand off the torch, I guess. It's gonna end up. I don't know. It's gonna end up being like James Bond, though. I think.
Oh,
I think
they
that's
just
the plan.
recast Indy.
Yep. Because Disney has made investments in the Indiana Jones property that is going to be a more prominent feature in their theme parks, and they're going to contribute.
Who do you cast as the new Indy?
Chris Pratt.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's the go-to.
Like
now.
that's just it.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
I
wouldn't hate it.
No.
I mean, he could fit the bill.
He could.
I actually like. Do you remember when they recast Indiana Jones and it was him?
I thought it was Shia LaBeouf.
Well, no. So it was like shortly after Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one came out.
Okay.
There was some random rumor that, oh yeah, Disney's going to remake Indiana Jones with Chris Pratt. So it was like, oh cool, Chris Pratt's Indiana Jones,
right.
And then like TMZ or some paparazzi like got him coming like out of the airport.
Uh-huh.
They're like, Chris, like how does it feel to be the next Indiana Jones? And he's like, I'm Indiana Jones? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, I gotta call my mom. I had no idea. And it was, it's just like, and then Disney came out, I was like, no, like, we're not doing that. We're making another one with Harrison. I was like, okay. I mean, that's still fine, I guess.
That's one way to get some news.
But yeah. I could see that, working out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got that sort of charisma.
Yeah,
and he
he
seems more lively than Harrison.
Well, brother.
I mean,
we watched Force Awakens.
We did watch Force Awakens.
It was
I actually watched it. And I was like, ooh,
it's not a good fit for Harrison.
You know what? Maybe it was for the best.
Sadly, I agree. At the time, I cried in theaters.
Oh,
I shed a tear.
I spoiled it for everybody in Binghamton, New York.
You sure did. But now, with retrospect, looking back, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what the hell else. Like,
let's see.
Rocky, kind of.
Listen, like, he trains, he fights, he wins, he loses.
But
he
dude,
ties.
I mean, like, they are legitimately all the same movie.
Yeah.
But that first movie is great.
Especially because of the no finish. Spoilers.
Well, yeah, I guess. One is a great movie. Two, nothing happens.
No.
Nothing happens in two.
Now, the only one I actually think I've seen the first one all the way through.
Yeah.
And then the only other one I think I've seen, which is I consider the best one, is one with Dolph Lundgren.
Four.
Four
is good, but 4 is legitimately just an hour-and-a-half training montage.
Yeah.
It's literally just them
in
working
the snow.
out in the snow,
yeah.
in some top secret Russian facility.
Well, 3 was Mr. T, right?
3 was Mr. T and Hogan.
Yeah, I've only seen like clips.
3 is like super 80s.
Yeah.
And then they had to kill Mickey, spoilers, to add some drama.
Right.
But 3 is just like over the top 80s.
So put a pin in that for a second. The best thing ever. When I saw clips of that, I was watching on TNT.
Yeah.
They were playing Rocky 3.
Okay.
And as you know, WCW was Ted Turner. There was a connection there.
Yeah.
So the host, they had the regular guys who were hosting the movie, and their special guest was Kevin Nash.
Okay.
Who was sitting there, and literally before the opening credits, he goes, "This is the one where Mickey dies, right?" And they're like, and they just kind of look at him. They're like, "Dude," and then like.
He was probably drunk.
Oh yeah, and then like opening credits, the movie starts.
That's fucking amazing. Yeah. So like 2, nothing happens. 3's over the top 80s. 4 is just fun. I mean, Paulie fucks a robot in it at one point.
What?
You don't see it. Oh yeah, that robot in 4. Paulie fucks it. My mom can't wait. I have to tell me. My mom is literally trying to find our show. Brain wreck.
Go to YouTube.
And then 5 is shit.
Okay.
Rocky Balboa is great.
You mean Sylvester Stallone?
No, the movie Rocky Balboa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the actual movie Rocky Balboa. It's a great movie. And then Creed, which is the new series.
Yeah, I didn't see that one yet.
Creed is good. Mm-hmm. Creed is very good. It was surprisingly good. Like, Sylvester Stallone is surprisingly good in it. Like, sometimes you forget, oh, yeah, he can act when he
wants to.
When he has to. Not when he wants to. Because if he wants to, he's not going to act.
Right.
It's going to be like Demolition Man.
Still haven't seen it.
You need to watch Demolition Man.
I know, it was a gift.
Die Hard is another one.
Haven't seen it.
Yes, Die Hard is another one you need to watch.
Okay.
But the Die Hard franchise, there's really 2 good movies in that. Out of 5? Yeah, 5. 2 out of 5.
Dang good. Let's see. Home Alone. There's like 5 of those.
No, I only count 3.
Okay, so there's 3 of those.
I only count 3 Home Alones. And they're all average. They're all good. They're all solid.
I've never seen the 3rd.
It's fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
There's like a bird in it.
There's a bird.
I remember that from the previews, and I'm just like, there's a bird. This ain't Macaulay Culkin. There's goddamn 3 villains now.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, I can't keep up with this shit. I got other stuff to do. I gotta wrap presents. It's Christmas time.
Yeah. It's kind of funny to think that most movies are bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, that's kind of with everything. Like, most books are bad. If you think about all the books.
Who reads?
I do. Most songs are bad.
Blakely, I sent your mom the link, Kevin.
Thanks, Blakely.
Thanks, Blakely. Okay. Do you want to move on? Because I did have a surprise here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Bro,
It's a box.
It's a box. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I listened.
You listened.
I listened. I went out and I ordered myself Blue Sky Planner.
Yeah, you did. You got it for the small one.
I went for the. Well, it's a little bit more portable this way.
Okay.
I can put it in my pocket.
All right.
And I got a packed laptop bag, anyways.
Yeah.
But look at this.
So my constant nagging.
Your constant nagging. Finally,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
I already started
What?
filling it out.
You can't.
You can't
tilt it. Tilt it. There you go.
There's
stuff on the page.
Stuff on the pages, and not just doodles and pictures of dicks.
So I have a planner story too.
You have a planner story?
Yeah. So
okay, go ahead.
But first off, how are you liking it?
I've had this for what time is it? I've had this for 4 hours.
Okay. You're doing great.
I've filled in 3 weeks.
Okay.
So far so good.
So far so good.
I have a lot of notes that I need to put in.
Awesome.
Like appointments that I have
Right.
coming up when I go to Vegas.
Okay.
Dates.
Yep.
Birthdays. Can't forget those anymore.
Yep.
And anniversaries. Anniversaries. I wasn't the only one to forget though, so I'm kind of out the hook for that one. But yeah.
Awesome.
I feel like and now shit's gonna get done.
Awesome.
Because of this.
There you go.
This
will be the first year.
The first year.
You hit one of your New Year's resolutions.
No. This is gonna be the first year I remember one of my New Year's resolutions.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I had bought my planner. I had sent you a picture.
You did. You were half mast, sir.
I was very excited.
You were. I can only assume rock hard and ready to go.
So I started filling it out. You know,
Right.
as you know, I'm enrolled in the school.
Yeah.
So I was putting in all my due dates and stuff like that, and I was getting ready to go, and I filled it all out: birthdays, anniversaries, the whole thing. Shut the thing, and I look.
Oh.
They put the due dates wrong on the syllabus for the class.
So you went through and you filled in like a semester's worth of due dates.
Correct.
And they were all incorrect.
They were all incorrect.
So your planner now.
I have to cross.
You have to go through and cross out everything?
At
this point, would it be more efficient just to throw it away and start over?
Well, listen, brother. Like, I mean, it's a quality product. It's a quality product.
Okay.
But, you know, I've got another $8.99 to throw at mine. So.
Okay, but I mean, I feel like I would pretty much do the same thing. To be fair.
Just I might have to buy some whiteout.
Oh.
Going old school.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people still use whiteout.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do people write anymore?
Yeah. I mean.
Well, I know that's how you remember. That's how you get shit done.
Yeah.
So you write it down. But yeah, so now I have to go back through and I've got to, and the dates are still wrong.
Okay.
Like in the class, so we're supposed to have an essay due at the end of the third week.
Is it the case where like the dates are occurring earlier? Or the dates that you wrote down are like...
The dates that I wrote down are a week behind when they're actually due.
Oh.
So an essay that's due in the third week, they have it on there that it's due the fourth week.
So because I was going to say you could give yourself a little bit of a head start on shit.
mean, if it was the other way around, yes.
Okay, Mom.
Reminder.
Mom's coming in hot with the birthdays already. It's been 4 goddamn minutes. Haven't even it's gonna just write some okay.
Those genius.
Okay. All right. And it is noted. There we go. Look at this. We're already getting shit done. Always use pencil.
Oh, see, I always wanted to be fancy with a pen. Like, I'm one of those assholes that always wanted like a $300 pen.
Yeah.
I'd lose it though.
Why would you want a $300 pen?
Just say I have one.
For what? I mean, why?
That's my fancy pen.
You got it. So, like, okay. What do you like? Are you gonna write with it?
Well, yeah, that's the idea.
Like, what would constitute a $300 pen?
I don't know. There's like
what,
those
what do you
like
envision?
you get those gifts like from your boss who's like, here's a pen.
Yeah, I usually get a boss for my pen. It says the company's name on it.
Well, you get those pens too.
And
but
it also says
listen,
Bic.
you can just take those from the supply drawer. Nobody misses them. But like I'm talking about you. Have you been to Office Max?
Not in a while.
So if you go to, I go there regularly. So
I know you have a spiral notebook fetish. There.
Exactly. So if you go to Office Max,
right,
they have a whole wall of really expensive pens.
For what?
For gifts.
Why?
Because like, who doesn't need a good pen?
I have 8 good pens.
Like it's like okay, it's like yes. Does anyone need a cupcake with gold flakes on it? No.
Right.
You could just go to Walmart and get the standard cupcake.
Yeah.
But sometimes the standard cupcake gives you the runs. Sometimes it's
what do
a
you think?
day
What do you
old.
think a cupcake with gold flakes on is gonna do?
Well, no, but that's quality. You're
Quality?
you're paying for a quality item.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
You're paying for presentation.
Well, that too.
You're not paying for quality.
Sometimes I want to treat me.
Who wants?
Is that so
who
wrong?
wants to eat gold paper?
I just want a pen.
You already talking about goddamn cupcakes.
That's a metaphor.
For what? A pen?
Yes.
A golden cupcake is a metaphor for a
Yeah. As you do.
Okay. As you do.
As you do.
Okay. What about like the cupcakes from the vending machines?
Oh, those are dry. Don't get those.
Those are dry. Don't get those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Everybody says that the sprinkle cupcakes.
I don't fucking know.
That's like the gourmet cupcake shop.
I remember. Okay, because like
I
forgot who it was, but they were like, when you go to Vegas, you got to go to the cupcake vending machine. They have vending machines that give you cupcakes. Now here's the problem. Okay, and this was like the mozzarella tower all over again.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Did I tell you about the mozzarella tower?
No.
It was like a couple years back. I was out to lunch down in like Long Island with some friends of mine from college, and we were it was like kind of like a fancy bistro or something, and they had a thing on the menu called the mozzarella tower.
Okay.
Now, where I come from, I hear mozzarella tower, and I think goddamn Lincoln Logs mozzarella sticks stacked in a tower. What we got,
which is, to be fair, that's what I would have thought as well.
Okay. What we got was just slices of mozzarella with a little oil drizzle and some tomato on top.
The cold mozzarella.
They all looked at me and they're like, "Why do you look confused?" And I explained them, and they all said, "What?"
That is the. I think what you're describing in your mind is the redneck mozzarella tower.
Goddamn tower, man.
Right.
That's the American mozzarella tower.
You know, that's fair.
So when I was told, it was a cupcake vending machine. It was cupcake ATM.
Yes.
That's how it was described to me. So when I was told that there would be a cupcake ATM, by God, didn't I think about just a little ATM sitting on the corner of the street with a bunch of goddamn cupcakes in them? Kind of you put the card in, a cupcake comes out. You make a withdrawal.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was let down because all it was like a pink wall with a little window and a little cupcake slot.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is not an ATM.
No.
Because on the other side of that wall is a girl handing out cupcakes to people taking orders.
Right.
Like,
you're skipping the line.
Because that's the same.
I understand.
My ATM, and then people told me they were dry, so I said, fuck that. I refused to give them my business.
Now there's like
Drop my pen.
there are now, okay, what if it was not some girl behind the counter
Yeah.
just sticking a cupcake in the slot, but it was a full automated cupcake experience.
Kind of like the soda machines where it like zooms up and grabs your bottle and pulls it back down.
Correct. And then like so it grabs whatever base cupcake, zooms it up, puts whatever toppings or frostings.
Like it actually tops
like
it?
Yeah, like a full automated experience.
Like a topper. Okay.
And it does because I know like they have the food trucks that do the pizzas. Like you just order what kind of pizza you want and then the goddamn robot in there.
Wait. Shut the fuck up. There's a pizza truck robot?
Yes.
Where?
California.
That's fucking California, man.
Right? That's ingenuity.
Wait, how do you know about it?
Dude, internet.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. So you order your pizza, and then it's got like a window, and you can watch the robot just send it through and do the whole thing, and then it pops out.
But I don't know how I feel about robots, because here's the thing, it starts with your food.
Right.
First, they start making your food. Mm-hmm. They've already taken our jobs.
Right.
I mean, I had a thought. I'm not going to go there. The robots are taking our jobs.
Build a wall?
What?
Build a wall around the robots?
Yeah, if you don't think those robots are going to build that fucking wall, you're high. You're fucking high if you don't think they're going to make some goddamn robots. This is how the uprising starts. Next, it's Terminator.
Can I just say, not that I'm in favor of the wall.
Okay.
I'm not making a stance on it whatsoever. Would it be a lot cheaper to 3D print one, though?
I don't know if they have a printer big enough.
Well, no, you just do like Lego blocks.
Like Lego blocks?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What if we gathered up everybody's leftover Lego blocks?
Oh.
And said, fuck the budget.
Okay.
Here, you want the wall so bad?
Build it yourself?
You build it.
What if?
Government comes back.
Or, better yet, we put a goddamn Legoland.
Oh.
Right on the border.
Okay.
Lego can get into it and be like, listen, we'll come and then we'll build. It'll be like a pop-up Legoland.
You know what? Lego missing a great marketing opportunity.
Okay. So the cupcake robot is what you're telling me. Gonna jump off that topic quick. The cupcake robot, that I feel like I could get behind a little bit more.
Than the pizza robot?
Fuck no. Pizza robot for life.
Okay.
But instead of like the little stupid wall that's not an ATM, but they call it an ATM.
Wait, which wall are we talking about?
The wall with the cupcakes.
The Lego wall?
No, not the Lego wall. The wall, the fake ass cupcake ATM.
Yes,
that's just a wall.
Right. It's just another goddamn lie.
It's just it is.
You know what? I get lied to every day.
I'm sick and tired.
I don't need my cupcakes to lie to me.
What I'm saying, man. Fucking. You go in expecting a cupcake and all you get is a wall.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just tear them all down.
I'm going to hold my tongue on that one.
Just tear them all down. I don't remember how we got onto this topic. We were
don't know.
But because of the goddamn golden flakes on cupcakes.
Right. So I just want a fancy pen. But apparently I need a pencil. So, end of discussion on that one.
Well, like, aren't there fancy pencils though?
Number 2?
What's
a number 3? Is that a heavier lead?
What type of lead are like those big ones?
I still think they're number 2.
Number 2?
Yeah, I think it's the type of lead. Like number 1s are like the fancy like sketching pencils.
Sketching?
Yeah, for like artists.
Okay.
Because they're light. They're very light. So then you sketch and then you go over.
All right.
Your sketching.
Sure.
And then the number 2s are what you do your math on. Christy probably has a bunch. And then I don't know what number 3s are.
Is there even like what is a number 3 pencil?
I don't know.
Let's see. Number 3 pencil. It is a pencil.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Ticonderoga. What is pencil makers manufacture 2.5.
Whoa.
When you're trying to get just like a little bit heavier.
You just want to be a little different?
A little bit heavier. A 3 and a number 4.
Are those plus size pencils?
I mean, maybe.
Okay.
The higher the number, the hard. No, it's higher the number, harder the core.
Oh, harder the core.
Harder the core.
So does that mean the goddamn tip's not going to break on me?
Probably.
All right, I'm number 4,
listen,
bro.
You always want to make sure you have a strong tip.
Absolutely.
Anytime you're going in.
Yep.
You got to make sure your tip
I
is
swear
strong
to God,
and sharp.
The number of times I've gone into a math quiz and failed because the tip of my fucking pencil broke is like I can count them on one hand.
Your tip's too soft.
Right.
You got a soft tip.
Soft tip.
You got to harden that tip.
Exactly.
You just got to
make sure you sharpen before
you got to
use.
get that tip hard.
Are you done with your new idea? Are you done? I think you nailed it. I think you drove it home.
You got a hard tip. You're always going to nail that test.
All right. Well, anyway, so moving on to, we only got a couple minutes left, so let's end on this. So,
do you want to plan the show?
Oh yeah, good idea.
Where did you want to end on?
No, that's a great segue.
So, was it part of the one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious. So, what were you going to do?
I was just going to jump to it.
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't have a segue.
No.
Okay.
I was just going to jump to planning the show. Okay. So we were going to. We talked about last week how we were going to put that. Well, no, we weren't here last week.
We were.
We were. I don't know when we were here. So last time we were here, we made some New Year's resolutions. We talked about new
goals.
Things we want to do for the show. And we got some stuff in the works already, but we wanted to talk a little bit on the air of some things that we think that we will be bringing to the table in 2019 for the show. One thing that I think we could all benefit for, and if you've stuck through this entire show, you're like, yes, please, do this. Dedicated segments.
Okay.
Yes. So I think
see how long it was last.
At least one per show.
At least one per show.
It could
be a different one per show.
It could be a different one per show.
Different topics.
We might be able to do like separate them by week, like the first week of the month.
You're trying to get like real structure.
Well, we got a goddamn agenda now.
Well, we do. I mean, it's my agenda.
Well, I've got one too. Mine's just bigger.
Mine's stronger, man.
Got that stronger tip, huh?
Got that stronger tip.
So anyway,
yeah.
So I think that will help. You know, we'll focus the conversation a little bit more. We can be a little bit more informative to the viewers. We're gonna up the production value a little bit. We're gonna really bring it to you.
We're gonna clean the house.
Clean slate.
We're gonna wipe down the walls.
We're gonna get rid of all those old episodes.
We're gonna what? No, we're not. Hell no. But we're gonna string up some lights. Make some. Got some, maybe adjust leads.
Tie the cords back at least.
Yeah, make sure nothing's a fire hazard.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I actually, I didn't think about this.
Tying back the cords?
No, I didn't think about that for sure. There was something else I didn't think about. I have some stuff coming that could be useful around here.
Oh, well, I like useful things.
Okay.
More to come on that.
We've got some tools.
Yeah.
I've got some tools.
Oh, did you get power tools?
I should get some power tools.
They're on clearance right now at Walmart.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, right in your gotta go to the clearance section there. They came in like a gift basket.
Tools.
Yep. On sale.
At Walmart.
They come in a nice little gift box. It's great.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like the goddamn soaps. You know how like they had like the Axe pack for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
They got like something like that for tools.
Oh, okay.
So like you get your hammer, your screwdriver, your nails.
Is that like the ultimate gift of like, here, you're a man, this is for you?
Here, I don't know what else to get you.
You have a penis, so this seems like it makes sense to give you.
No.
No?
How dare you? My wife got a pink one year. She has a pink set of tools.
Well, hey, man.
So,
good. I mean,
being inclusive.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You can eat shit. You know goddamn why.
So,
I'm going to say anything rest of the show. Just going to stop.
But no, we need to come up with some ideas.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so segments. Some things to increase production value. Look and quality of the stream.
Yep, we're gonna have some new stuff, some slick stuff, some neat stuff. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We have to do a road show this year.
A road show.
I feel like I need to say that every week to hold ourselves to that.
Correct. You should write it down. We are gonna get that done. It will be. It's not anything we can do live.
We could.
Live on the road?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't afford that data.
Wi-Fi.
What?
Let's find
in your car?
Find a hotspot. I'm not saying like actually on the road.
I'm saying actually on the road.
Motherfucker, we can go out to the street right now and do a goddamn show.
I mean, I guess.
Bouncing off your...
I'm just saying it could be a compilation
Well,
video.
I mean, if because state laws forbid you from using your phone and driving.
But not the passenger.
I could be considered a distraction.
You're always considered a distraction.
I am.
Because you don't have shirts that fit right.
I don't.
Boom. Brought it full circle.
Okay.
So look forward to more things coming up.
Road show.
I
don't have a date. I can write that down.
In the way back. In the way back. There's
a map.
There's a map of the United States in case you get lost.
Hey.
And then there's notes.
Here's the problem, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look at these notes. So what I'm going to do is on the actual month, I'm going to write Roadshow.
Roadshow. You should do that every month.
Every month, I'm going to write Roadshow.
So this is going to be the year that this podcast is way more prepared.
Brainwreck.
We are way more proactive. We're gonna do things.
Roadshow.
We're gonna get things done.
I'm gonna do the upside down exclamation point too.
Is it Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we did it.
We did something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was good.
So if you have any ideas of anything you want to see on this show for this upcoming year, any segment ideas you want to do, is you can hit us up on Facebook
it's
at
an invisible pen.
See that now you're on the pen game. You can hit us up on Facebook at Brainwreck Show.
Find us online, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. It's all Brainwreck Show. Be sure to subscribe.
Hit that notification button.
Hit the notification button. We'll let you know when we go live.
Any additional content, anything like that.
Things of that nature. Tell your friends about it.
Yep.
We don't have an audio version of the show anymore.
No.
We stopped payment on Poppy.
Yeah, we did.
I would like to revisit that.
Oh, you would?
It's not necessarily Podbean, but I would like to revisit a way for people to download an audio version of the show at some point soon.
I wouldn't be against that.
Because, I mean, like, right now it's just us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And all of you.
Thanks
for coming.
Yeah, look at you.
We appreciate you.
God damn it, you are included.
Goddamn salesman. All right, for this week, I've been Jason Axe.
Kevin Graham.
And, yeah.